4 people are dead and 1 person has been wounded after a shooting inside a New York skyscraper. One of those who died was a New York City police officer. The mayor of New York, Eric Adams, held a press conference a short time ago and said the gunman also died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Police just gave an update in the last hour. They say the suspect is from Las Vegas and drove cross-country to New York in the past few days, arriving in the city in the hours before the shooting. Well, our US media partner, CBS, obtained these surveillance images showing the suspected gunman, who police say is 27-year-old Shane Tamura. He could be seen walking, weapon in hand, towards a series of double doors. The New York Police Commissioner described what happened next.
The building security camera footage shows the shooter enter the lobby, turn right, and immediately open fire on an NYPD officer. He then shoots a woman who took cover behind a pillar and proceeds through the lobby, spraying it with gunfire. He makes his way to the elevator bank, where he shoots a security guard who was taking cover behind a security desk. 1 additional male is shot in the lobby, per his own statement from the hospital. The shooter then calls the elevator, which opens in the lobby. A female exits that elevator, and he allows her to walk past him unharmed. He goes up to the 33rd floor, which is Rudin Management, and begins to walk the floor, firing rounds as he traveled. 1 person was struck and killed on that floor. He then proceeds down a hallway and shoots himself in the chest.
Well, for more on this, we can cross to New York and speak to our North America correspondent, John Sudworth. John, good to see you. We heard some details about the suspect. What more do we know?
Well, it was a visibly shocked Mayor Eric Adams and Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch giving that press conference there. They themselves said it never gets easy. Announcing the death of a New York police officer. And of course, shootings are relatively commonplace in America, but it's worth pointing out that in Midtown Manhattan, they are very rare indeed. This is one of the most heavily policed pieces of territory in the United States, in a state with some of the most strict gun laws. So a real sense of shock in this city, especially seeing those images of the gunman walking into that building. What we know about him from the press conference is so far very scant detail indeed. We know he's 27 years old. We know that he took a very long car journey on his way to New York. The police commissioner saying that he passed through the states of Colorado, Nebraska, Iowa, Columbia, and New Jersey, entering New York City today, she said. And she also mentioned that he has a history of mental health illness. But obviously, those questions about motive, why New York, why this particular skyscraper, it is the headquarters of the NFL, a number of big financial companies in there as well. Whether that's connected or whether this was random at this stage, we simply don't know.
Yeah, and John, we heard more about the police officer that lost his life along with a few other people that were in the building. What more do we know about this police officer?
Well, as I say, the mayor very emotional announcing the death of this officer. Reports that there had been a police officer killed were already being carried by local and national media. He said that the officer was 36 years old, a man called Didarul Islam. He said that he was an immigrant from Bangladesh and a police officer with the 47th precinct. He was paid detail in this skyscraper. That means that the building had paid the NYPD for the protection. This is something quite common in New York City. But he was essentially carrying out his duties on behalf of the NYPD. And Mayor Eric Adams and the Commissioner